Hello everyone, we are from Group 9. Today, we would like to present about sampling techniques by using transect and quadrant methods on weed control. Okay, introduce our member group. First, Abil Mizam Shyati with student number 229, Desi Dwi Hartanti with student number 233, Garistia Cahya Nirwana with student number 234, Ilham Faiza with student number 239, Isna Yuni Istiarin with student number 242 and Uliatul Muhmiro Hanikov with student number 243. Next. Background. Vegetation is a collection of plants usually consisting of several types that live together in one place. In these common life mechanisms, there is a close interaction but among the individual making up the vegetation itself and with other organisms so that is a living and growing and dynamic system. Vegetation science has developed various methods in it to analyze vegetation, which is very helpful in describing vegetation according to its purpose. Common methods that are very effective and efficient when used for research on plant communities include the quadratic methods and the transect methods. Vegetation analysis is a way of studying the compositions and compositions of vegetations in the forms or structure or vegetation from plants. By analyzing vegetations, quantitative information can be obtained about the structure and compositions of a plant community. Next. Table of contents in our presentations. First, definitions of sampling techniques. Second, quadrant methods. Third, vegetation analysis. Fourth, transect methods. Uh, Next, example of with observations. And the last is conclusions. Next.
So why do we need to do vegetation analysis? It is because currently with control by farmers is still less than optimal both in terms of effectiveness and efficiency. This is because many of farmers are lack of knowledge about the wheat vegetation, so they don't really know to determine the wheat control methods. For the data obtained through vegetation analysis can be in the form of qualitative data, for example, the distribution of stratification and periodicity, and then quantitative data in the form of number, size, weight, area overgrown, etc. Next, the next one is about the purposes of doing vegetation analysis. The first one is to determine the composition of its species and determine the dominant species. Usually, this is done for planning purposes, for example, to select a suitable herbicide. The second one is to determine the level of similarity of difference between two vegetation. This is very important because it is for compare in the vegetation composition of weeds before and after being controlled in a certain way. The concept and method of analysis of vegetation actually vary widely, depending on the state of the vegetation itself and its objective. Is it intended to study the succession rate or to evaluate the results of a weed control? Next.
Okay, the next is transect method. A transect is a narrow path across the land to be studied or investigated, which aims to determine the relationship between change in vegetation and change in its environment or to quickly determine the types of vegetation present in a land. A transect is a sampling line drawn across the vegetation of several formations. Transect can also be used to study altitudes and identify change in existing communities. This method can be applied appropriately to analyze the vegetation of a large area and the condition of the community is not yet known. And at research locations that vary in height, soil condition, and topography. In addition, by applying this method, change in vegetation can be identified one day due to change in soil, climate, and topography factors. This measurement method is one of the easiest measurement method to do, but has an accurate level of accuracy and precision. The transect method is usually used to identify certain vegetation such as grassland and others are a vegetation which is still homogeneous. Next. There are three transect methods. The first one is line intercept method or line transect. The line intercept method is commonly used by ecologists to study grassland communities. The transect line is then made segment which can be 1 meter, 5 meters, or 10 meters in length. In this method, the lines are sample plots. The types of plants that are right on the line are recorded and how many times they are found. Second one is belt transect method. This method is commonly used to study a large and unknown forest group. This method is also the most effective way to study change in the state of vegetation according to soil condition, topography, and elevation. Transects are made to cut topographic lines from the seashore and the depth across rivers, or up down mountain slopes. And the last one is census strip method. This method is actually the same as the line transect method, except that its application is to study the ecology of terrestrial vertebrates. The strip census method includes walking along the transect line and recording species observed along the transect line. The data recorded was a population index or density index. Next.
Okay, this is a quadrant method on sampling technique. The quadrant method or point center quarter method is a distant method. This method doesn't use plotless plots and is generally used in the analysis of tree or pole level vegetation. However, it can also be equipped with a stake level methodology or delta and sampling or seedling if you want to observe the tree vegetation structure. The parameter observed in observation using the quadrant method are density, frequency, and dominance. Processing of data option from each parameter no longer use the correction factor as applied to other distance method. The most commonly used distance method is the point center quarter method. Okay, next. Okay, this is the picture of quadrant method or point center quarter method. Distance measurements are made from the sampling point, the closest tree in each quarter. Thus, each sampling point results in 4 measurements like in a figure 1. In addition, 3 diameter measurements were also carried out from the 4 observed trees, which were used to determine the basal area of a species. Next. Okay, this is the advantage and disadvantage of quadrant method. One advantage. First, one of the advantages of using the quadrant method over the quadratic method is that the quadrant method is more efficient. The quadrant method is faster, requires less equipment, and requires fewer observed. Second, the other advantage quadrant method are that the implementation requires less time. It's easier and faster to find out the composition and dominance. Okay, next, this is the disadvantage of quadrant method. Well, the weakness is that it cannot be used for vegetation population with high grouping or occupying space uniformly. Okay, next.
Okay, step-by-step example application of the transect method in width sampling. First step, transect lines were made for the type of vegetation observed. The second step, the transect lines are divided into intervals. Third step, individuals who are offended by the transect line, either above or below the line, are the type to be observed and data recorded. The fourth step, the data recorded for each type of individual. The fifth step, unrecognized measured individual in the field should be identified in the laboratory. And the sixth step, an index of the significance of the species in the community can be compiled by paying attention to the similarities. And the last step, record the result obtained. Next. The following is an example of weed sampling activity in oil palm land using the transect method. The transect method was used because the observation location were non-forest vegetation types. This type of community is generally in the form of shrubs or low shrubs or grass. Next.
Okay, and the last is example of using quadrant point method. The first one is to determine the vegetation of to this research or study. It must be random. And then the second is determine the point along the transect line. From each point, you can connect the line to determine the point. So the third one is each point is the center of the compass direction. So each point get 4 quadrants. There are Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. And then the fourth is collect the data from each point. And the last is recap the data and compute it. So make sure the data obtained is very close to the shaded area. Next. Based on the measurement data in the example unit, it can be seen that the dominant and codominant types is association pattern, species diversity values, and other plant community attributes are useful for cultivating the land. Here is the example of 3 shapes weeds in the land Indonesia. The first one is Ageratum conizoides. The second is Philanthus urinaria, and then Agrograpis paniculata, and then Acalipa indicata, Comolaina odorata, Amaranthus spinosus, Achirantes aspera, Justicia gandarusa. Okay, next. So the conclusion is the line transect method is used by plant ecologists to study grasslands and scrub communities. Meanwhile, the quadrant method is generally carried out if only 3-level vegetation is the research material. It's very easy to do and faster to use to determine the composition, dominance of trees, and to estimate their volume. The analysis used is the analysis of vegetation using the transect method or line transect and the quadrant method. Internal factors that influence the speed with which we develop are temperature, humidity, pH, and sunlight, while external factors such as weed can develop rapidly, with their seeds scattering rapidly with the wind on through their vast rhizome through loose soil. Okay. Thank you for your attention, guys. Do you still have any question? Let's discuss it together. You can drop your question on comment below. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.